What it is, though. It's your boy Crook LDB Team 100. We in here, sure. It's been about a few days, man. What's going on, YouTube? How y'all feeling today, man? Hope y'all had a Merry 4th of July. Hope y'all, feel me, y'all felt fat yesterday. Ate all the plates you can eat. I hope you took a couple plates home, you feel what I'm saying? Took some sodas and all that. And we back at it on a Monday. Some people don't like a Monday, but listen, just watch one of my videos. It'll make you a Monday. A good Monday, you feel me? So, today we got another Jimmy High Roller. And this is called the NBA playoffs are getting weird, man. So, as y'all know, the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks are in the NBA Finals. I will make a separate video about my prediction and my pre-analysis. And also, do me a favor. If you guys would like me to react to each game after it happens, I want you to give the video a thumbs up. If you would like a reaction of after, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna probably end up watching all the games if I can. If I'm at work, I'm gonna let you know that I'm at work. But if I can watch the video back, I will at least watch the highlights and I'm going to react to it and I'm going to drop a video. So if you guys want to see that, as a matter of fact, don't even like the video anyway. Please, like the video, show me some love. But comment, highlight down below. If you guys want to see my analysis, right, of each and every game, comment down below, highlight. And I will go over the highlights. I will react to it, give you my analysis, my thoughts. You feel me? Analysis Crook can definitely be in the building if you want me to do that. But, yeah. So Phoenix and Milwaukee are in the playoffs. But I can honestly say this is one of the most interesting playoffs within the last, I can say 4 years. This was a decade where it was either Steph Curry or LeBron James in the finals. So I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of refreshing to see someone not LeBron James or Steph Curry in the finals. I definitely like that. But yeah, so we're going to see what it is.
To Durant. Here is Durant moving on Tucker. He turns. He shoots. Yes!
That might just be one of the greatest playoff shots I've ever seen. KD with a game-tying dagger. Inches.
Because I ain't going to lie. If his foot was not on the line,
that is definitely not getting topped for a
it would have been over, bro.
Crowder looking, throws it alley.
Y'all see it?
Well,
Y'all see it?
That didn't take long. This year's
Y'all see
playoffs
it?
have been wild. Unpredictable matchups, crazy endings,
Yeah, that's a
airtight
fact.
game sevens, and a new wave of...
Lions say this is not the most interesting playoffs that you have seen. The only thing that takes away from these playoffs is the fact that so many superstars have been injured. James Harden, injured. Kyrie, injured. AD, injured. LeBron, injured. I think out of all the playoff teams, the Bucks is like the only team that went the majority of the playoffs not injured, and Giannis just got injured the other in game 5. They were literally the only team that was not injured. Every single team had an injury, bro. That's the only thing that took away from this playoffs. Other than that, these playoffs was interesting, bro. I mean, you can't lie.
Of teams and players fighting for their first title. I can't remember the last time the playoffs were this entertaining. Trae Young has become the villain we didn't want, but desperately needed. There's no super teams remaining, and the most recent title out of all 4 of these teams was 50 years ago. So the results of this playoff will be historic no matter how you split it. Paul George has lifted the Clippers to the conference finals for the first time in franchise history with no Kawhi. The Suns ascended from the depths of NBA hell to now being one of the favorites to win the title. And Ben Simmons can't shoot. But we already knew. But as awesome as the playoffs have been, it hasn't come without its own set of setbacks and weird events. Now, personally, I'm enjoying all the young new faces we are seeing throughout the playoffs. Teams that aren't synonymous with deep postseason runs and players that we aren't used to seeing under the playoff spotlight. But the lack of star power in the 4 teams remaining is a bit odd and completely unprecedented. Out of the 15 players that were named All-NBA this season, only 3 are remaining in both conference finals if we do not include Kawhi, who is out indefinitely. Where's all the stars? Well, they're at home, out of the playoffs, recovering from injuries.
Yeah,
so far in the playoffs,
crazy.
there have been 9 All-Stars who have missed considerable time on the court.
Dang, I forgot about Kawhi.
And because of this, it's easy to conclude that this year's playoffs,
Yo,
or at least
that's like the only thing you can say about these playoffs. Everybody got hurt. That's
easier
it.
Or less
I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy these
seasons.
playoffs.
And this couldn't be further from the truth. As a fan of the game, do you know how exciting it is to see a young guy like Devin Booker showcase his skill on the biggest stage? For a third-year player like Trae Young to lead the Atlanta Hawks to the conference finals?
Facts.
For complimentary players like...
Let's be honest. It was 2 things that stuck out. Who's seen Trae Young taking them to the Eastern Conference Finals and taking Milwaukee to 6 games? Who's seen that? Who's seen Terrence Mann drop 39 in a game 7 to beat who did he beat? God damn, I forgot. In the second round. It was Utah. Yeah, it was Utah. He dropped 39 to beat Utah, bro. Who would have seen? Sorry, I just lost my train of thought.
Like Terrence Mann, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Mikal Bridges to get reps in these...
Oh yeah, Devin Booker. Game 1. He gave him a 40-piece nugget with an extra large fry, another 6-piece nugget, and a drink. A large Sprite. As a matter of fact, he didn't even get a Sprite. Y'all ever been to 7-Eleven and how 7-Eleven got the little big gulps? Man, listen. He gave him a 20-piece nugget, large fry, and a big gulp, bro. A triple-double, bro. Come on now. Y'all know what it is.
These huge moments and come up big like they've been there before. Do y'all know how exciting it has been to watch the future of the league and young guys like John Collins and DeAndre Ayton step up and play like NBA vets in their first ever playoff appearance? The Clippers, Suns, and Hawks in the conference finals? Am I in an alternate universe or something? This is what happens when the league is more balanced. Granted, this balance came in the form of injuries and a weird COVID year. Nonetheless, the reality of winning a championship is very real for all of these teams. And because of that, we are seeing each and every one of these teams fight tooth and nail for their spot in the history books.
That's a fact.
Which I think we can all agree beats the idea of a super team running through the playoffs without breaking a sweat. And speaking of super teams, my pick to win it all is officially out of the playoffs. After losing Kyrie to an injury in the second round and James Harden shuffling around on one leg, the Brooklyn Nets were in a rough spot just 3.5 games into the second round. But I want to take a moment to give praise to the absolutely magnificent performance by Kevin Durant. Because even through all the injuries and setbacks, the Nets were just inches, literally inches, away from the Eastern Conference.
If that was a little, if that was probably like maybe 10 inches back, that'd have been a 3, bro. He'd have won that.
9 rebounds, 6 assists, and a Game 7 playoff record, 48 points. This was a masterclass in the game of basketball, spoiled by his size 18 shoes. But you want to know something crazy? As incredible as his Game 7 performance was, this wasn't even his best game of the series.
Good crush the defense by Milwaukee. Now Durant fires and hits. With the shot clock running down, he hits from downtown.
49 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists on an 82% true shooting percentage,
part about it,
topped off with a 26...
Yo, PJ Tucker played the best defense you could ever play on KD, bro. The best, absolute, yo. You can't ask for no better defense out of anybody. PJ Tucker played the best defense he could, bro. If PJ Tucker is walking to the bench, I'm saying, good job, bro. That's exactly what I need. That's what I want you to keep bringing. He played the best defense, and Kevin Durant still went off on him, bro. Kevin Durant he's just a monster, bro. But he played the best defense that you could ever play.
Game-winning dagger only Kevin Durant could manufacture. This man had 20 points in the fourth quarter to dig his team out of a 16-point deficit and come away with the win. This game
while coming off an
Durant's
ACL injury.
Masterpiece. The best game of his entire career.
Or was it an Achilles injury?
Even close. To put this incredible performance into perspective, before Game 5, KD's highest game scores in a playoff game were 35.1, his best playoff game during his time with the Thunder, 2 games with a game score of 38.5, 38.8, which came in his 50-point performance against the Clippers 2 seasons ago, and 39.6, which came in the finals 3 seasons ago when he dropped an efficient 43-13. But Durant's Game 5 against the Bucks on Tuesday was far better than any game he has ever played in the playoffs in his entire career. In fact, Durant's Game 5 against the Bucks was far better than any game he has had in his entire career. Every all-time great player has a career-defining single-game performance. This was KD's, his masterpiece. What's even more insane is where Durant's game ranks all-time in single-game playoff game scores. Of every single playoff game since 1977, these are the top 10 best performances according to GameScore. Durant's highest playoff game score in a single game going into Game 5 ranked just 63rd all-time. But after a historic outing, KD now owns the 3rd best single playoff performance since the creation of the stat, after being down 17 in a series-altering Game 5. The box plus minus of every net starter that game, negative 12.8, negative 11.8, 2.7, negative 12.1, and 24.6. But look closely at this leaderboard of all-time great playoff games. And, you see anything interesting? Damian Lillard, all the way at the top, with the greatest individual playoff performance since 1977.
Facts.
Talk about an underappreciated performance.
That boy went
I think collectively the NBA community talked about this game for, I don't know, about 24 hours, and that was about it. Do y'all even know what we witnessed that game from Dame?
Nope.
The greatest individual playoff performance in modern NBA history. 55 points on a 97% true shooting percentage. 10 assists, 17 points in overtime alone, an NBA playoff record, 12 threes in the game, all to lose by 7 in the second overtime. Which means chances are this mind-melting performance will probably be lost and buried among the
It's going to go to waste. If they would have won, that would have been different. We still would have been talking about it. The fact that they lost it, bro, we're going to look past the fact that he dropped 55 because we're so used to Damian Lillard averaging 30, 40, 45, 50 points. We're so used to it that we think that this is just a normal thing. And that's why I think we take advantage of these great athletes putting up these historic numbers. We take advantage of it. When Russell Westbrook gets a triple-double, we don't look at it as if as if the first season when he averaged it about 3 to 4 years ago. We don't look at it the same. We're now used to it, so now we're expecting him to get a triple-double, and when he doesn't get a triple-double, we're saying he's on the decline. We have to give these players their flowers, bro. It is hard to drop over 30 points in a playoff series. Regular season, yeah, everyone's chill. Playoffs, every game matters. Every game is on the line. Each mistake could cost you your season. For Dame to put up 55 and the way he was doing it, and you lose? Oh, bro. That's crazy, bro. Oh, shit.
Result in a win. And these insane stat lines and masterful offensive outbreaks will inevitably become less and less rare.
And that's why I said this is going to be one of the most interesting playoff series, bro. Almost everybody went crazy. If you look at it, Devin Booker went crazy. Paul George went crazy. Damian Lillard went crazy. A couple games, Nikola Jokic went crazy. Joel Embiid went crazy. Like, almost every player. Trae Young scored 48. This is like almost every single player who was supposed to be like one of the star or is the star on the team, they went crazy this year. Like crazy. And it's different. Trae Young. You feel what I'm saying? Devin Booker. Paul George without Kawhi. Like, Donovan Mitchell. Like, these players went crazy. You feel me? It's not the same LeBron. It's not the same Steph Curry. It's not the same, Jason Tatum. It's not them. Even though Jason Tatum went crazy too and he dropped like 50 in the first round. But still, like, It's crazy.
Offensively gifted every season. At the moment, Kevin Durant is third all-time in points per game in the playoffs, only behind Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson. But what if I told you that LeBron James, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Davis, Stephen Curry, Nikola Jokic, and Damian Lillard all cracked the top 15 highest points per game in the playoffs as well? The league's been around for 75 years, and somehow half of the best playoff scorers ever are all in the league right now. And this doesn't even include players who don't have enough games to qualify for this list, like Luka Doncic and
that's
Trae
all I'm about
Young.
to say, Luka.
And if we take another look at the top playoff game scores of all time, you'll
That
see
man
that
Luka
out of the
averaged
top
at least
100
35 in the
playoff game scores
playoffs.
since 1977, 28 came in the last 4 seasons. For perspective, it took 15 seasons from 2003 to 2017 for the NBA to produce the same amount of top 100 all-time playoff games. In other words, NBA players are balling out of their minds. So, if the Clippers win it all, Paul George wins his first ring, Kawhi wins his third, the Clippers franchise will finally join the Champions Circle, and we may never hear the Pandemic P nickname ever again.
This day and age,
But probably not. If the Suns win, Chris Paul will finally and deservedly reach the mountaintop and will forever be a champion. And we will never hear the end of the Devin Booker-Kobe Bryant comparison. If the Bucks win, Giannis will get his first ring, and the idea that his game isn't suited for playoff basketball will, or at least should, be silenced. And if the Hawks win, Trae Young will officially be crowned the GOAT by, what's the population of Atlanta? 500,000 people. But no matter what happens, from here on out, we are on a collision course with history in the making. And in the end, only one team will survive to tell the tale. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, until next time.
And that is the video for today. Listen, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. For the people that have subscribed to me within the last month, I greatly appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the community. We are here. We going to start reacting to everything from basketball content. It's mainly going to be basketball content, but you feel me? If it's different things you guys want me to react to, man, just let me know. Hit me on Snapchat. Hit me on Twitter. Everything is going to be in the description. Also, I have a Twitch channel. Follow me on Twitch. That'll be in the description as well. And as always, thank you guys. I love you. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Again, real quick, I said it in the beginning. If you guys want me to react to each game of the NBA Finals, comment down below, highlight. And that lets me know that you guys want to see it. Man, if I can get at least 2 people that want to see it, I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm going to do it. As long as I can get 1 or 2 people. You feel me? So, peace.